Good morning, mi gente. It's 9 a.m. I know. Gay people and an LGBTQ Kiki at 9 in the morning? Well, that's why I'm still in bed. Me? I'm FayWhat! And this program was created by Hotspots Happening Out. The FayWhat show is America's first LGBTQ plus morning show, and I'm broadcasting live and also available on demand. In 2025, our Hotspots magazine celebrates 40 years of documenting the LGBTQ plus experience. It is the largest publication of its kind in Florida and one of the oldest in America. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight is celebrating 5 years with 10,000 television stories and more than 10 million views in 2024. Hotspots Happening Out will be producing some of the most incredible LGBTQ plus events. First, the 25th anniversary of the Stonewall Pride Parade and Festival on June 14th. That's right around the corner, with a gigantic nightglow parade on the famous Wilton Drive. Next, the summer's Red Hot Pride Fete on August 9th and Pride Fort Lauderdale coming back in February 2026. In the same model of PBS and NPR, we are a nonprofit 501c3 organization whose mission is to educate and serve the LGBTQ plus community. It is Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. We have lots of fun things to talk about, so come on, let's go.
Rainbows, gay boys, hashtag that girl. Sunbeams, drag queens, L-word. Is that girl the girl of all our dreams? She's everything that every girl should be. Aqua, South Beach, hashtag that girl. Pride-filled, tea-dance, Wilton. Is that girl Latina, but she's universal too? If you find a girl to love, only one girl to love, then she'll be that girl too. That girl.
Now let's kiki about what's going on in the LGBTQ plus community. I have a sidekick joining me in bed. You know who she is, right? For our segment called Gay Boys Sleep Late this morning, I'm joined by Jasmine Pryce Lords. So Jasmine has been lighting up stages since 2009 as the Florida mother of the legendary House of Lords. Jasmine has claimed numerous pageant titles. A classically trained musician, Jasmine also brings a unique flair to her shows with live flute and piccolo performances. Who knew, right? When Jasmine is not performing on stage, you can catch her working with Outshine Film Festival as the newest festival coordinator. Good morning, Jasmine, and welcome to FayWhat's Bed.
Good morning, FayWhat.
Oh, I love you. How are you
I love
doing? How
you.
are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be here. I love being around you anytime I can, so I get to sit with you and not be bombarded by other people. I'm great. I'm happy.
Right, because it seems like every time we're out, it's like, hi,
You're
boo.
working,
Okay,
right?
gotta go. Okay. Or then I go find you real quick, maybe in the bathroom. I need a picture. Okay, then we keep on running, you know?
I gotta keep moving.
I saw you the other day at the 80s prom.
Yes.
Big shout out going to Lantera and Rex Rogosh and all you guys for doing that. Rex is a huge fan of yours.
I love Rex.
How long have you known him?
Since he moved to South Florida.
Wait a minute, he's Lords too.
My child.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My child, yeah.
It just all registered. My bad. I'm so sorry, Rex. Okay. All right.
He moved to South Florida. I booked him in a few of my shows, and then we just built a beautiful friendship and made him my child. And we have a great relationship, and anything I can do to support him, I try, and hopefully vice versa. He's always there in my corner as well. So
Oh, I love that. How many children do you have?
Technically, too many.
Okay.
But like my core group of kids is 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but most of my kids don't do drag or perform. A lot of them have just, built authentic relationships. Some of them wanted to do drag and they started and decided it wasn't for them. And then I just kicked their butts, made sure they went to school and got jobs and
my
houses.
God.
And I'm that kind of, annoying parent in their
love
life.
that. Yeah, you're not like Velva Lenore. She makes her kids work for her, right? So Velva Lenore has like 18,000 kids, right? And then she goes, okay, I'll help you. But you're going to be my backup dancer at the pub, at Aquaplex, at this event, at that event, Sunday morning at church. You know what I mean? Like, she makes her kids work.
Yes, like my mom used to say, what do you think I had you for, to look at? Come on, like, do something.
All right, well, we have Jasmine Pryce Lords in bed with me today. We're going to talk all things Kiki's and more. Let's Kiki on this interesting story, all right? You know I love me some Pedro Pascal, right? He's an amazing actor who seems to be in everything, and I love that. Well, did you know his sister, who happens to be trans, is also an actress? So Lux Pascal is starring in a new Spanish drama called Miss Carbón. It's a true life story of a transgender woman who works the mines of Argentina, where women are banned from working the mines. Lux portrays Carla Antonella Rodriguez and brings the story of her fight against discrimination to life. And she is electrifying in the trailer. Watch this.
Rodríguez Carlos, interior.
Al puto lo mandaron adentro.
Usted se desempeña como mecánico en el sector de preparación primaria en interior de minas.
Parecemos niñas de secundaria, dale.
¿Puedo? ¿Tuvo alguna queja sobre mi trabajo?
Supuestamente, usted ahora es mujer.
Carla Bárbara Rodríguez.
Y sabrá que en esta empresa a las mujeres les son asignadas otro tipo de tareas. Usted conoce el interior. No es para mujeres.
¿Nunca has pensado en irte de aquí?
Así queriéndome ir. No quiere que entres. No es justo lo que te están haciendo.
¡Aquí está la resistencia trans!
Nadie te puede sacar lo que ya ganaste, Carly. Nadie.
Soy minera, Violet. Minera.
Pedro Pascal's sister Lux wows in the new trailer. What are we all talking about?
She looks gorgeous.
Doesn't she look gorgeous? They've got some good genes in that family. Jeez.
And you can tell she's barely wearing any makeup, so I hate her even more. She looks stunning, but I mean, the movie looks so amazing. I'm excited to see it.
Right. And you know, and I love Pedro Pascal. Have you watched The Last of Us? I mean, do you like video games also?
I do.
Did you ever play Last of Us?
I played it. I haven't watched it yet.
You gotta watch.
I like to wait till things have like a few seasons or everything's kind of out and then binge it.
I got you. Yeah. Don't you know? But don't you?
I know pop culture stuff as people talk about it.
Yeah.
I know a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, but you've played the game, and so like
sure.
that, and that was basically what the show is like based on, right? And you know, Pedro's great in it. I mean, I think he's in the new Fantastic Four. Like he's in a bunch of like he's been in like in everything.
Oh, he's great, yeah.
And he's incredible. And so I love that now, you know, he's always trying to lift his sister, right? Like when it comes to Trans Day of Visibility, Trans Day of Remembrance, he's always posting. The other day, he wore a shirt that said "Protect the Dolls," and you know, and it made people ask him about who are the dolls,
right?
You know, so to see his sister get the light that she deserves as an actress, you know what I mean, is awesome.
I think it's amazing. And like so often people, move on and they forget to reach back and help other people and pull up. And so beautiful that one, he's doing it for his sister, standing by their support out loud. Like how much more of an ally could you be? How more amazing?
You can't. And doesn't that make him even sexier?
Oh my God. So
right?
Not like he needed it, but
Not like he needed it. You know, I follow this one Instagram page that is just like Pedro Pascal dancing.
Really?
It's just him at different events dancing. Just so random, but that's how much I enjoy him. That I'm good with.
Send me that, please.
I will. This is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to The FayWhat Show. Let's Kiki on this interesting story. So one of my faves, Jennifer Coolidge, she recently delivered the commencement speech at her alma mater, Boston's Emerson College. During the speech, the actress, known for her roles in White Lotus, Legally Blonde, American Pie, and others, gave a special shout out to the fan base she knows and loves the most. Us. Watch this.
And I just want you to know that I'm excited that I'm speaking with, you know, some very excited gay students. Some less excited hetero students. and hopefully some very eligible widowers.
I love Jennifer Coolidge. Jennifer Coolidge shares love for excited gays. What are we all talking about?
I love her. She's such an icon. Such an icon. I love her. Like, everything she says is like, you want to put it in a book and write it down and repeat it. And
right?
Want a hot dog real bad. Like, I don't care. She's such an icon. I love it.
Yes, she is. And, like, she really does credit our community, right? A lot of people, like, come on, for girls, like, a lot of us feel safe with the gay boys, right? And that's how it kind of all starts. And then, like, you evolve, and as hetero people, they move on and they go off with their own selves, right? But not Jennifer Coolidge. She always says, like, oh my God, it was the gays who lifted me up, who helped me, who told me when I was funny, who told me when I wasn't funny, you know?
Because we'll do that.
Because we'll do that. We'll do that, And she's up there giving this commencement speech and just saying, like, don't give up on your dreams, right? Manifest whatever it is. It may sound far-fetched. It may sound like impossible, but look at me. I'm an actress that started very late in life and still made it happen.
Great career. She's such an icon, and then obviously apparently she's manifesting a husband. So good luck with that.
Right? No, but isn't she smart, right? Because I'm like, oh no, like you mentioned you called out the gays, you called out the non-gays. Now what? And the eligible widowers.
Put it into the universe, right?
Listen, Jasmine is all about manifesting, all right? If you need a life coach, call Jasmine. She's been able to manifest some shit, all right? To her relationships, yeah, you know, she manifested you. You know that, right? To her jobs, to everything. Like, she has manifested that, right? Taking a page right out of Jennifer Coolidge's book.
Amen.
That's how you do it,
Good
baby.
luck, girl.
Good luck, girl. So this is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to The FayWhat Show. Let's kick on this interesting story. While accepting a Lifetime Achievement Award at Cannes Film Festival this month, Robert De Niro went after President Trump. De Niro, who recently went viral on social media for his support of his transgender daughter, attacked Trump's attempts to take over and limit the arts. He mentioned Trump's takeover of the Kennedy Center, as well as Trump's proposed tariffs on international movies. Watch this.
Funding and support to the arts, humanities, and education. And now he has announced a 100% tariff on films produced outside the U.S. Let that sink in for a minute. You can't put a price on creativity, but apparently you can put a tariff on it. Of course, this is unacceptable. All these attacks are unacceptable. And this isn't just an American problem. It's a global one. Unlike a film, we can't just sit back and watch. We have to act, and we have to act now. Without violence, but with great passion and determination.
Bobby D goes after Trump at Cannes Film Festival. What are we all talking about? I know, like, you've got to, like, take a breath with that, because it's like, my God, like, it's like, when Robert De Niro has a trans daughter, right? And unlike Elon Musk, he has a good relationship with his daughter. He's a good father. Obviously. He's there ready to support her. He's not gay. He's never even come out as an ally, but life changes when your daughter comes out.
Right.
If you're a good parent. And that's what he's doing, is coming out for his daughter in whatever way he can. Then his next love is the arts,
right?
Tribeca Film Festival, all of that in New York. Like, it's like, that's what a lot of film festivals are based from, and started from. And to put a tariff on using movie, like, wouldn't that affect Outshine with what you guys do over there? Like,
imagine,
would think
100%, because a lot of our movies and stuff that we get are people from other countries, many different stories, many countries. Because also, the beautiful thing is we're telling our stories, we're sharing our experiences, and we're getting to see how people live on the other side.
Yeah.
And you're taking that away from us. You're breaking down all these relationships. You're trying to stop us from being a community, a one global community, and it's terrible.
Yeah, because they don't want us to be educated, folks. They don't want you to be smart. They don't want you to educate yourself. They don't want you to know about what's going on in other countries, right? And a lot of these movies that come to Outshine are the first time I've seen, like, such horror in other places, or what other people are going through as gay folks in a country that maybe doesn't accept them as gay folks, And these are things that you learn through these foreign films.
Right. And it's terrifying. It kind of feels like, is it South Korea? Like, starting to control the media, starting to limit everything everything, controlling the art.
Yep.
You're limiting what we're being educated, what we're allowing to show, what our kids are being exposed to. That's a scary place to be in this moment. Arts do a lot more than just, play a song or tell a play, There's a lot of important stories and a lot of things that is done through that, and people get to express themselves and experience, and he's removing all that.
And
it's
he's
terrible.
removing all that.
He has the control to do that. It's terrifying.
And it is terrifying.
So much
it really
history.
Is. Like, so much history. And I love the Met Gala every year, and I didn't watch it this year because of what happened. And I love Coleman Domingo, and he was head of the committee, and he's gorgeous. But just knowing that Trump had made himself the chairperson of all that, of Kennedy, I was like, oh hell no. I'm not. I think it was the Olympics or something that had the opening number that had all the drag queens at the dinner table, and people were going up in arms because it was the Last Supper or something like that. When it was just art.
Right, and it wasn't even the Last Supper. It was Dionysus Festival. Yeah, but that's the important part. When you're not educated, you don't know the difference.
And we're still in a country where you can go look this up and see what this means,
Right, simple. But where were those same people when he posted himself as the Pope? Right? Where were those same people in outrage about how blasphemous that was?
I mean, remember when Sinead, well, you're probably too young. Sinead O'Connor broke the picture of the Pope many years ago, and it was defamatory. It was awful. She got canceled. Trump says I should be the next Pope. Nobody even blinks an eye. Where I was like, oh my God, nobody's gonna lose their shit over this?
Lord.
Wow. Well, this is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to The FayWhat Show. At The FayWhat Show, we need to help my gay boys. I mean, come on. They run through my blood. I love them. And in our segment called Dear FayWhat, I provide my expert lesbian knowledge and my vast experience as a living, breathing gay boy in a lesbian's body to help my fellow gay boys. This week, Butching the Bottom sent me an email. Okay. Dear FayWhat and hot person in bed. That's you.
I'll take it.
All right. I'm ready to find a boyfriend. A friend told me that if I want to find a partner, I have to put in more effort. So I've been actively engaging on the apps and meeting people for a drink or coffee pretty much every week. Throughout the dating process, I've noticed a few things about myself, including how shy I actually am at first. But the biggest thing I've discovered has taken me by surprise. On multiple occasions, I've noticed myself kind of butching it up and trying not to seem too gay. It happens especially if the guy I'm meeting presents more mask. I notice a slight change in my voice tone and the way I speak certain words. I've also noticed I try not to use some of the natural hand gestures that I often use. On my last date, I actually caught myself conjuring up a straight acting laugh when he made a joke. It's not like I'm really doing it on purpose though. It just happens. What's that about? Butching up the bottom. What do you think about that, Jazz? Do you see that happening?
Oh, definitely. I mean, isn't that almost a definition of code switching?
Yeah.
Like you're reading the room and you're assessing and you're approaching it as you feel
safe.
Safe. I mean, maybe you're trying to put on a show. You think you're giving him what he wants, but I think I noticed in that letter you said your friend said you need to put in more effort. But why did it mean to go on dates? Why not make more effort in perfecting yourself, being comfortable with who you are? Maybe that light will shine brighter and it'll attract the people to you. Clearly, you're still finding yourself if you're on these dates and you're catching yourself changing. Yep. I think the putting in more effort is getting you to where you need to be. And I think you're going to attract the person who's going to embrace all your hand gestures and whatever laugh you naturally have.
Right? No, but I think that hits it right on target, Jasmine, because I mean, again, when you start dating somebody, you're in an interview process, right? And you're trying to show your best part of you. But what I don't understand is when people show a fake part of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're laughing different, you're talking different, you're sitting on your hands. That's not really you. So what are you really? You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna see a roach and go and then it's just all gonna go to shit anyway? You know what I mean? They're gonna find
the job
out.
and you can't do Excel. What are you doing?
And they're expecting a PowerPoint, and you're like, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, you can't. Like, I don't get that. Like, you shouldn't have to change to find a relationship. You know what I mean? There's puzzle pieces in life, and you find the puzzle piece that fits yours.
Right, exactly. I agree. I think there's something to be said about, us all gay boys, we all had to learn to butch it up and, around certain people and family and schools. And so, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
But in the dating process, you shouldn't have to do that. It should be a safe space.
Yeah.
Now, if you're hooking up, act as butch as femme as you want, whatever works for you.
Yeah,
if you're dating someone, that's supposed to be a partner, a commitment, You don't want to build that off on fake laughs and like that laugh like that forever.
And fake gestures, and you know what I mean? Like, it's true.
Bro.
You know,
Like,
bro. Like, why do you look so uncomfortable? No reason.
I always stand like this.
I'm trying to be more lesbian.
Where's your power tool belt?
Where's my Home Depot apron and my Birkenstocks? You know, the thing is, be who you are. Okay,
Right.
The person that loves you will love you how you are, and that's it. You know. But I do agree with Jasmine, though. Butch bottom, or trying to butch it up bottom. You might want to look at yourself. You know, RuPaul says it best, right? How do you expect somebody to love you if you don't love yourself, right?
Mhm.
Like, you know,
Amen.
like, amen. Like, you know, so work on you. You should be proud of your being effeminate. You should be proud of the way you laugh, because that's how the universe, higher power, and God made you, and you're perfect how you are. And whoever sees that is going to fall in love with all those attributes of you. You know, like, I have a deep ass voice. My wife loves it. You know what I mean? Like, go figure, you know, like,
Right.
I, you know, sometimes I answer the phone and people are like, sir, and I'm like,
What?
no, but okay. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
and that's what, you know, but should I try to like lower my voice and be more
Hell no.
feminine, or be like, what? God, that takes a lot of work. Like, stop faking it. You don't have to fake it.
And most importantly, you also deserve somebody who loves you for all that stuff. So you're not giving them the opportunity to love you for who you are.
Yeah, like,
And
you
you
know,
deserve that.
today's Jasmine's day off, right? After this, she's taking everything off and is going to be with her boo in bed. All natural. She probably won't have any clothes on, right?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But, you know, this is how he loves you, right? Without the lashes, without the this, without the that. Like, you eating your sushi in bed with your dogs. That's
Right.
you.
I love it. I'm very blessed.
And you can't get to that without presenting your true self on your first interview dates, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
You know?
Amen.
So be you, Butch. Be you.
You got this.
Keep those emails coming at FayWhat@happeningout.com, because we love to help you. All right. So this is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important stories by liking and subscribing to the FayWhat Show. Let me remind you that the Hotspots Happening Out nonprofit travel club is planning an amazing Florida AIDS Walk cruise on November 2nd from Miami. The 3-day cruise is on the gigantic 170,000-ton MSC Seascape and starts at just $199. It supports some of the most incredible LGBTQ plus nonprofits in South Florida. Special parties, events, and even a 3-day open bar and Wi-Fi package are available for just $68. And that's unlimited cocktails, beer, wine, sodas, coffee, and bottled water, and Wi-Fi for just $68 for all 3 days. This is the only cruise like it in 2025. Join us at Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission for the LGBTQ plus community.
Welcome to the newest trip from the nonprofit travel club, Florida AIDS Walk Pride Cruise aboard MSC Seascape, departing November 2nd, 2025. Celebrate pride and unity on this one-of-a-kind 3-day cruise aboard the luxurious MSC Seascape, all starting from just $199. Your journey begins in Miami as you board the stunning MSC Seascape, a $1 billion, 170,000-ton masterpiece of Italian design, offering incredible amenities, exclusive events, and a vibrant community of travelers united by a great cause. The MSC Seascape is a 5-star state-of-the-art new ship. This 170,000 giant ship boasts unique features like the glass-floored Bridge of Sighs, panoramic elevators, and a replica of the Statue of Liberty. The onboard design pays tribute to New York City, featuring Times Square-inspired spaces and a breathtaking LED wall. You will want to sail in the world's best cabin category called MSC Yacht Club. This luxury cruise within a cruise is a private 3-deck top of the ship private club. The Yacht Club includes private reception 24 hours a day, a gourmet private restaurant, a luxury lounge with open bar and food 24 hours a day. Available to just 200 guests. Your yacht club has a private sun deck and private pool. There are so many other features that makes this a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The nonprofit travel club is unique in that we are not a travel agency. We are a nonprofit 501c3 company that uses educational travel to raise funds for the community. With us, you travel for good. And that is what you do on this cruise as you support the Florida AIDS Walk and the beneficiaries that provide support to our community. Our trips are special because they include so much. Onboard activities and exclusive parties at Ocean Cay are all part of your travel package. Not just that, this Pride Cruise also offers you unlimited open bar package with cocktails, beer, wine, sodas, coffees, and bottled water, along with Wi-Fi aboard the ship and on Ocean Cay for just $68. Plus, you get access to over a dozen bars and exclusive beach events. Your open bar package is unique in that it is valid on ship and all day and evening at bars on the private island. Your wonderful Florida AIDS Walk Pride Cruise begins on day 1 as you board MSC Seascape as early as 11 a.m. You enjoy an exclusive open bar cocktail party with Florida AIDS Walk reunion guests. Tonight, you have an exclusive invitation to the Travel Club dance party. There are shows and great dining choices awaiting you. On day 2, you visit what Condé Nast readers say is the world's best cruise line private island. $1 billion was spent to create this magnificent marine reserve. Ocean Cay features incredible beaches and lagoons. When you participate in our exclusive $68 open bar and Wi-Fi package, all services will be available to you at more than a dozen island bars. You will enjoy lunch at the main Ocean Cay Pavilion and more than a dozen food trucks that provide unique food opportunities. Plus, the Florida AIDS Walk Cruise will have several events today. This morning, you will participate in our pavilion and beach party called Seize the Day. It will be the only daytime beach party with a DJ and great beach dance music. Tonight, you are invited to Roar on the Show, where you have bonfires, a DJ, an open bar, and a thrilling rainbow light show at the Ocean Cay Lighthouse. Your day will be one of the best tropical experiences of your life. Tonight, once you are back on the ship, you participate in our exclusive invitation to the Travel Club's dance party. Your amazing cruise to celebrate the Florida AIDS Pride Cruise comes to an end on day 3. Enjoy a farewell breakfast and you can get off the ship as early as 7:30 a.m. By being on this trip, you have not only had fun, but also have helped so many Florida AIDS Walk beneficiaries. Secure your spot with just a $99 deposit for the interior, ocean view, balcony, and suites, or pay just $299 for the exclusive Yacht Club category. Flexible interest-free payment plans are available for just $49 per month. Protect your trip with travel insurance starting at $36, or choose cancel for any reason coverage starting at just $67. Book now at the Travel Club website and be part of this unforgettable journey. Celebrate pride, luxury, and making a difference. Don't miss this one-time only cruise in 2025.
So that's it. That's the FayWhat show. I hope that you had fun. Thank you so much to Jasmine Pryce Lords for joining me in bed. Jasmine, Jason, they were both incredible. All right? Who cares? They were both in bed with me. That's how I'm going to say it. You know, I'm really passionate about trying to connect the L and the G in our LGBTQ plus community. Sometimes it's hard for us girls, but if we believe we are one strong community, then we must support all the letters of our LGBT and Q+. We open every show with a nod to Mary Tyler Moore, and that girl's Marlo Thomas. This show is dedicated to a strong LGBTQ plus community. I just encourage you to be a little bit kinder, a little bit funnier, and to embrace our tremendous diversity, because it really is what makes us so damn strong. Until then, make sure you follow me on all social media outlets: Facebook, IG, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube. Follow FayWhat. Until next Tuesday at 9 a.m. live or anytime on demand. I'm FayWhat, and I'm #thatgirl. I wish you a week full of sunshine and rainbows. Please consider fostering or adopting a pet in need. I love you. Stay gay.
Rainbows, gay boys, #thatgirl. Sunbeams, drag queens, L-word. Is that girl the girl of all our dreams? She's everything that every girl should be. Aqua, South Beach, #thatgirl. Pride-filled, tea-dance, Wilton. Is that girl Latina, but she's universal too?